God gives them a lot of things because Pisces gives it back. Pisces is not trying to hold on to the hurt that you've given them. Pisces is not trying to hold on to the baggage from yesterday. Pisces is not trying to hold on to feelings of bitterness, feelings of jealousy, feelings of envy. Pisces is not holding on to revenge. Scorpio can never. Pisces is completely disconnected from the physical world and living entirely in the spiritual world. Every time you see a Pisces, just know that you're just looking at their physical flesh. But spiritually, energetically, they're not here. Because the pain that is on earth is way too much for their tender heart to withstand. More than all of us, Pisces can see how cruel and unkind we are to one another and how we create our own suffering because of the way that we deal with ourselves and we deal with each other. And Pisces simply cannot understand why we're not just less selfish. Every Pisces is a blessing. They bring luck with them. When you have Jupiter in those two signs, luck is on your side because God knows that your heart is always in the right place and your heart is always with God. So the things that are given to you are things that you're going to be handled with the right energy. When God gives you millions of dollars, you're not going to, use it to abuse people. You're not going to use it to, terrorize society. You're going to use it to create more blessings for other people because you understand that the reason why you're here is to bless other people because your very presence here is a blessing. So that's basically what it means to be a Pisces, a Sagittarius, and to have Jupiter in these signs. It's a great sign. You need to be in your spirituality. That's how you're going to activate more luck for yourself. You need to be somebody that is highly in tune, highly in alignment, somebody that is regularly praying and meditating because this world is very tragic. And if you do not spend time being spiritually in tune with the divine, you will not sustain. This is why Lilith in Pisces often gives into alcoholism and drug abuse. A lot of Lilith in Pisces, when they're working in the negative, end up being people that are addicted to drugs and people that are addicted to alcohol because of the pain from earth. They can't handle it. So those people's spirits are very sensitive to these types of modes of escape. Other people can drink, a glass of wine and they can move on. Like, oh, that was fun. We had a great dinner. But these people with Lilith and Pisces, these are people that never need to touch alcohol, that never need to touch drugs because their spirit will literally get hooked on it the first time they try it. And it's going to be very, very difficult, if not impossible, for them to get it out of their spirit because they're naturally prone towards escaping reality. And when they're living in harmony with their destiny, they're supposed to be escaping to God. They're supposed to be escaping to God via meditation, escaping to God via prayer. That's where their power comes from, so they can continue taking the blows of the cruel reality of earth, knowing that God, that is love, is sustaining them. But when they start escaping through material means, then they become dependent on those things. Then they cannot be blessed with more responsibilities because God knows they're going to blow it on coke. Do you see what I'm saying? And I mean cocaine. I don't mean like coke the drink. I mean cocaine, heroin, like horrible things that destroy themselves and their community. So that's basically it. So if you don't have a spiritual practice, you need to get one ASAP. Since my reading, I have been meditating and praying regularly. I had a serious spiritual awakening. Oh. Thank you for sharing that with me. This is why I do this. This is why I do this. Because you get so lucky when you tap into that energy, especially because you also have it at the moon. So when you tap into that energy, God is just going to be telling you things. You're just going to know things. Your spirit team is so strong, you're just going to know things. That's the thing about Pisces. And I know some of you guys get jealous of Pisces. That's why you abuse them, because you're like, let me see if I can pass all of my negative energy to you. A lot of you guys are so hateful. And I don't mean you guys on this live. I mean humans. A lot of humans are so filled with such negativity and such hatred that when they see God's light in anybody, it literally hurts their heart. It irritates their demon. They're like, why are you so happy? There's nothing happy here on earth. Why are you so happy? Why are you so grateful to be here? There's nothing here to be grateful for, because they're in that dark energy, right? They're not in God's energy. They're not evil energy. And it's not enough for them to be miserable by themselves and to be away from God by themselves and to be living a double life by themselves and to be lying to themselves about who they are and lying to everybody else about who they are. It's not enough for them to be toxic for themselves. They also want everybody else around them to be toxic. So when they see somebody who's not toxic, somebody who's actually grateful, somebody who's humble, somebody who's kind, somebody who's generous, they're like, what's wrong with you? Come here, let me ruin your day. Come here, let me ruin your life. Come here, let me get this joy out of you. Let me get this positivity out of you. Let me get this love out of you, because there's nothing here to be in love with. And it's because they're with that dark energy. That's where they want to stay. They're dancing with the devil and they're having a good old time. And they want everybody else to be dancing with the devil the way that they are, because they know what their fate is. That is where they live, because these are evil energies. Like, I need you guys to understand that we are spirits having a human experience. Spirits is who we are, having a human experience. Some spirits are away from God. They're not aligned. They're afraid of God because they know what they're doing is not right, but they don't want to do right. Humans are so funny. It's like they know what they're doing is not right. They can feel it in their heart when they're doing it. You know? Like, they can feel that what they're doing is not right. Their gut is telling them that's not right. They know this. But yet and still, they're still doing it. They're still doing it. And because they know it's not right, they have guilt about it. Their conscience is tortured about it. They can't sleep at night about it. They're restless at night, can't sleep. They don't have any peace in their heart. They don't have any peace in their body. They don't have any peace in their home. They don't have any peace in their affairs. Their lives are chaotic. And even though they have all the things, they're so miserable because their spirit is disconnected from the person who sent them here. They're not living in alignment from who sent them here. And I don't mean person like it's a person sitting on the throne. I mean, they're not living in alignment with their creator. What kind of peace do you expect to have when you decide to go rogue? Hello? Hello? You didn't make yourself. You got here somehow. You have a spiritual purpose here on earth. The more time you spend running away from that purpose, the more miserable you're going to feel. Like, why isn't this making sense? Like, why do you think you're miserable? Because you're doing it to yourself. It's not because God is angry. It's not because God is not generous. It's not because the universe is not abundant. It's because your heart is with the darkness. So when people are deep into the darkness, they resent people that are into the light. Pisces is almost always in the light. And even when Pisces is addicted to drugs, it's not because Pisces hates people. It's because Pisces starts to hate themselves. Addiction is merely hatred turned inward. Pisces starts to hate themselves for this world and for how they feel. So they start to punish themselves for not being able to handle all of this ruthlessness and cruelty that we subject them to in this dimension. Same with Sagittarius. Sagittarius is generally good-hearted. Sagittarius generally wants to do the right thing, generally wants to do the good thing. Sagittarius is hardwired for generosity, for kindness, for friendliness. Sagittarius is always willing to open their arms to everybody, to give out love, to give out encouragement, because they're ruled by the planet of luck. So these two personas, among other personas, these two need God. They ain't gonna make it without spiritual alignment. They're way more advanced than we are spiritually. So if you have a Pisces Neptune, you probably have strong psychic abilities. Yes. So that's another thing to be aware of. Because what is psychic abilities? Is basically knowing. Is God's energy. It's just knowing things before they transpire. Because Pisces is not fully living in this reality, they experience things in the spiritual realm before they experience them in the physical realm. Always. Even when people are out there like treating Pisces like dirt and betraying them, Pisces always knows. And as an astrologer, it deeply frustrates me, you know, because I'm like, why do you leave yourself open for this? But I understand spiritually, this is their journey, you know, like they have to go through it, but it still frustrates me. Because Pisces sees it coming every time. They knew you were an asshole. They knew that when they met you. It's not that they didn't know. Same with Aquarius. When he gets treated Aquarius like shit, Aquarius knew about you. Because those two are ahead of us. They're in another dimension. Pisces is in a spiritual dimension and so is Aquarius. But it looks different for Aquarius. It's more scientific. So they already know about you before you know about you. They already know about it before you tell them about it. And when they're asking you questions, it's not because they don't know. They just want to know who you are. Are you the type that tells the truth, or are you a liar? They want you to show yourself to be who you are. So yes, Pisces always knows when they're going to be betrayed. They always feel it. It's not unusual for them to dream about it. Or to just know about it. They just know. Same with Sagittarius. They just know. Sagittarius knows when you're lying to them. They always know. They always know. That's why I don't recommend lying to these people. There's no point. You're just embarrassing yourself. When we're talking about spiritual alignment, we're basically talking about you getting your energy in line with God's energy. We're talking about tapping in, okay? We're talking about tapping in. Did you tap in? Are you tuned in? Are you tapped in? That's what we're talking about. Tuned in and tapped in. So when you have Neptune in Pisces or Sag, you're always tuned in and tapped in. You always know what's up. So that's a great placement. But specifically Pisces, because Pisces is ruled by Neptune.
You can book your astrology reading at intuitivehealing.com. You can also watch videos at Intuitive Healing here on YouTube for Astrology 101 content. Listen to the Aquarius podcast on Spotify, as well as here on YouTube for your horoscope. If you're interested in astrology and love connections, you can visit at Styled Under Libra. And of course, for health and wellness and holistic healing, visit at Styled Under Virgo.